Hi guys, I'll answer your questions for you.
Front row right there, Clay.
First, just JT's place in history. Quite a night for him, and a lot of records fell.
Yeah, it's incredible. And when they told me he broke Art Schleister's record as the #1 quarterback passing yardage, that was an era that I remember, and I grew up watching him play, and I remember it was almost a thought that that would never be broken. So it's an awesome honor. You got a lot of football left.
You think you're on a roll? You said a few weeks ago, we just got to get on a roll.
Yeah, we're on a roll, and we're also realistic. You know, the one thing that I just appreciate our team coming out playing. You know, and when you have videotape of a team that had Washington, I believe it was 10-7 in the fourth quarter, and that kind of caught our attention, especially on the way they were playing on defense. So they approached last week like their hair was on fire, and so they did a nice job.
Second row right, Austin.
Urban, to get Mike back involved, he looked like, I don't know how, if you'd say he's 100% or not, but the way you used him, how good did that seem to you? And are you still trying to figure out exactly how to use him and JK moving forward, or do you have a better idea after tonight?
Yeah, he only was averaging 4.4. I thought it was more than that. But he looked, I saw what you saw, ran hard, and he's got knocked the rust off him a little bit, but there's no doubt we want to get both those cats involved. And it's going to be, now that we know he's cleared, and he's finally cleared, pain-free. You know, for a while there was, you have to fight through the scar tissue and all. It was a significant tear right before training camp. They almost had to do surgery on him. So we were dealing with maybe a year loss right before training camp. And he came back fast and had another little setback, but now it's go. And it's going to be enjoyable to have those two checkers to work with.
Second row right, Tony.
Urban, was this the most man coverage you've seen this year from the opponent?
It might be. I don't know. I mean, they played a lot of man.
What effect does that have? I mean, you guys were more successful downfield than you have been all season. Is that a product?
Yeah, we're still actually disappointed at a few calls that we didn't hit. Early in the game, we took a shot from the 1 yard line and just threw it over his head. So it was. I didn't think about that until now. That it was more man than we've seen.
Right next door, Ari.
Urban, I know that you guys haven't seen the film yet. You've got a lot to analyze, but you guys had similar stretches of victories last year with taking care of business the way you guys have the last few weeks. I'm just wondering, how much can you take away from beating the team the way you beat this team tonight in terms of just the opponent was overmatched, and you guys have a few more games like this on your schedule. How much can you take away as a coaching staff, as a team, from that win?
Well, I'm not sure which games. If you're talking about a game next week, we're playing a team that beat Texas and put 50-some points.
No, I meant like tonight.
You said that there's more games coming. I don't see that at all, and that's certainly not the message. The message is be a pro, handle your business, and go out and play the best you can. So what do we take out of it? Guys came out like pros and beat a team, like I said, that at Washington 10-7. So I'm glad we don't have that kind of mentality like you just said, that we're just game to game. We understand there's still a lot of new players playing out there, and they have to get better. Kendall Sheffield in pass defense, and Damon Arnett, some of the young Jeff Okuda, they are getting better. That's how you get better.
One quick follow-up too. Speaking of young players, Demario, I know, had some happening stuff. It seemed like he was banged up. Looked like he was pretty fast and really healthy out there. How do you analyze what he played?
He's still not 100%. I don't see it that way. I still see he's got more in the tank than what I saw. So that one where he broke away, usually he's out. So we're still fighting through that thing. But he's doing a good job trying to fight through it.
Front row right, Bill, and then Tim.
Your defense was smothering tonight. What did you want to see from your defense? And also, can you address the Draymond situation? What happened with Draymond?
Yeah, freak injury, awful. I think it was Tuesday. I can't remember what day it was, but we have a good practice, hot day, and we're in there watching film. I get text messages, Draymond cut his leg on a locker. And I go in there, and it's ridiculous. So he's out for. Probably gonna be out this week too. We'll know more when we get back. But he's going to be fine. I mean, it was bad. Almost going to be a nerve injury, but it's not.
And the defensive performance overall?
The defense was very good. Before you watch a film, but whenever you shut out an opponent, especially a Big Ten opponent, they play great. I think our pass defense is getting better and better as we keep moving forward. It's going to have to get better.
Tim?
Urban, what did the Johnny Dixon plays mean, not only for him, but for the team there in the first half? I mean, he kind of got things going.
Yeah, I want to point out one guy too, that Marcus only had 3 catches, Marcus Ball, but we're the whole principle of straining and selflessness. He's the one that got Johnny loose on that one. I haven't seen it, but they were saying upstairs you could see that he's the one that's setting free, and he, he just hasn't been that kind of player to strain and knock your teammate in the end zone like he did. So Johnny caught a ball and ran fast, but people blocked for him.
What is the biggest thing you get out of a game like this? I mean, you've been asked that question sort of like,
I'm sure what you guys mean by that.
I mean,
I'm sure when you ask that question, what do we get out of this? We came into a Big Ten opponent that played some pretty good football in the past, and we won a game, and the guys are pros that took care of the business. You got a lot out of it. You got to win, and you got some young guys playing, and some guys getting game experience. Got a lot out of it.
Couple more questions over here on the left. Nick?
Past few weeks, do you feel that you've seen some real growth out of your receivers?
I have. I actually was disappointed in the first quarter tonight. I thought we had some, in our quarterback share, I was really disappointed when we didn't hit the plays that we have to hit early on, but we came back and started hitting them, and so I don't know if our receivers played like I expected them to play. I think we expect more out of them.
And far left over here, Steve?
Chris obviously was on your staff for a couple of years. Do you feel for him after a night like this, given how the program's been making some progress, but obviously the scores?
Yeah, I love Chris. Chris is a friend. Chris is a guy that I think they're getting better. I really do. I think this is a great state to recruit in. I know they respect Chris, and Chris, I see his feel on that defense. And I thought their defense, we played well tonight. I think that's a good defense. I think offensively they got a ways to go a little bit. But much respect. They got the right coach here, and it's going to take a while to build it.
Doug, far left.
Urban, since the Oklahoma game, has the offense done what you wanted it to do when you think back to that night?
Yeah, they, like you said, there's been we have maybe a talent gap on the teams we played, and it'd be nothing worse to go out there and start screwing around and have it be 21-10 at halftime or 21-7, something like that. So yes, but the best thing is that there's a locker room and a guy you're going to talk to here in a minute that understands that this is not about, like we gave him a game ball in the locker room. He said, thank you, but this is about winning games, getting better for next week, and that's the mentality we have.
And what's the situation with Eric Smith?
Eric Smith, he wasn't ready to make this trip.
Will he be okay for next week?
If he's ready to make the trip or make the play, that's my call. That's between me and him.
Antonio Williams?
He's injured. He's fine. He's got cleared.
Be back.
So he'll be back tomorrow.
And Worley was here, but he didn't play. Is that right?
Yeah, we're just being cautious. Yeah, he got a little sore on Thursday, so he should be cleared next week.
And last question, back row left, Keith.
Did you notice anything different about Bresciano before, during, after the game? Any emotions? Any more intense?
Oh, I kind of brought it up a few times because I was not here, but I was with him when his journey here, and we used to talk all the time. And I remember when they lit up the Manhattan skyline with Rutgers Scarlet Night on the Empire State. It's one of the coolest things I've seen. And I think that was Louisville, right, when they beat Louisville? I think that also helped the Gators get into the national championship game. So I really appreciate that.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you very much.